Hello, this is going to be a short little video to hopefully help you find a couple ways to quickly get to our Google Classroom so you can see information that we put out to like the whole staff. There are a few ways to do it. I'm going to show you one that would put it on your desktop, another one where you could create a tab at the top of your screen, or a way that you could change your settings so that way it opens Google Classroom every time you open your Chrome browser. So the first way I will show you is how to put it on your desktop. So the first thing you're going to do after you open Chrome is you're going to want to open a tab and then type Classroom. You can see it auto-completed for me, but I'll finish it out just in case it doesn't do that on your browser. Classroom.google.com. And if you have not already added the Classroom, then you can see I have several here that I've already am either a teacher or a student of. But if you want to add it, you're going to look in the top right if you don't already have our Classroom, and you'll see a plus. When you click the plus, you're going to see two options: join class or create class. You're going to want to hit join class, and then you will get a prompt to enter the class code, which I will include in the instructions with this, so that way you could write it down and then type it in here. And then it will always appear in your classroom list. So if you already have it, then you'll want to select our class, which is CIS Staff Information and Professional Development. And once you do that, you'll see at the top here, you've got your address. And if you want to just make a shortcut on your desktop that will go to this, then what you want to do is go to the top right, and not where the X is, but right next to it, you can minimize a little bit your window so that way you can see some of your desktop. Go back to the address, and right on the very beginning, there's a little icon. Click and hold, and then drag it to your desktop, and you'll see it created a little bit of a shortcut, and then just let go, and then there's a link that'll take you to that every single time. So that's one way. Another option, similar technique, but this one requires that you are signed into Chrome. At the top right, you'll see at my name up there. If yours doesn't say that, then you would click it, and then it would give you an option to sign into Chrome, and you would get another box that asks if you want to link your data, and you usually hit yes to that. So that way, every time you open up Chrome, you're going to see your name at the top right. So these other two things that I'm going to show you would require that you are signed into Chrome for it to load all of your bookmarks or tabs that you want to open every time. I think it's a good idea, and this is probably the easiest way to always see our page. So the first way that you can do if you're signed into Chrome is same thing. Make sure you're on the classroom.google.com, and you can see our page. And then if you, similar to dragging it to the desktop, click and drag, and you'll see I've got the icon again, and I have a little lines here that's showing me I can create a little button at the top of my screen. So that's another option. And then you would always be able to click that to get back to the page. Another way that you could make this, you can make Chrome actually open as many tabs automatically every time you start up Chrome, is to go into the settings. So I'm going to go to the top right, the three dots, click that, and you're going to get a menu. Go down to settings, and it's going to open another page, and the setting that you want to adjust is right here near the top. You'll see settings, sign in, and then on startup, and there's three buttons that could be clicked. The one that should be automatically clicked is open a specific page or set of pages, and that one is checked. If it's not, go ahead and check that, and then there's a link at the end that says set pages. So before you do this, you could go back to your tab that you have our classroom open on, and then you're going to want to select it so it highlights all the entire address. Right click, and when the menu pops up on your right click, click copy. Go back to your tab so you can see the settings again, and you're going to go to the link that says Set Pages. Once you click that, it's going to give you another window, and you can see I have a couple here that automatically open. And then there's another box that could say Add New Page and enter URL. So click so that it highlights that, and you get the cursor. Right click and put Paste. And then there's the address for Classroom. Hit OK. And then you've got your new page there. And then you can close this. And I'm going to show you how this would work. So I'll close out all of this here. Actually, if I close out all of it, then it'll stop my recording. But what would happen is when you open up Chrome, then it will open that tab for our Google Classroom automatically each time. So hopefully one of these ways would be easy for you to be able to pull up our page each time, so you can always have access to like our announcements that we're going to push out to the whole staff, or some extra additional support features we might put in there for tips for behavior management, schedules, trying to make it a one-stop shop for all of that. If you have questions, stop by or email me. Thanks.